Welcome to Leslie's open house tour. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Come in. Oh, look, what a surprise.
It's
Leslie. Yeah, I know.
I'll go outside. It'll only be a minute.
The Facebook Live Wi-Fi connection was just absolutely horrible. I hate Comcast. I just absolutely hate Comcast. All right, so Leslie, let's start your Christmas tour here.
Okay,
if you
first, a big apology to everyone that thought they could see it live. Wi-Fi just wasn't getting it for us here tonight, and so we were stuck with recording it.
Yeah, because Comcast sucks.
We will start anyway, though.
All right.
First of all, I'd like to show our wreath, and it plays music. And I got this at Nifty Thrifty in Barnesville. Mm-hmm. And these here, Dimitri thought they looked decorative because they were red and green, but they're really my physical therapy bands for shoulder injury, so we left
Right.
them there. They're very, very nice. Anyway,
Okay.
And then as we go this way,
You want to show what this thing is right here,
this
as long
is
as
a
we're
card
here?
holder, and there are two more over here.
All
A
right.
total of three.
And how do they work?
Well, you put your Christmas cards in there, and these are vintage. They were made in Japan, and I found them at an estate sale. And Dimitri said, well, why are there no cards in it? Because I can't see the cards if they're stuck in there, and I like to look at them.
Oh, that's a really dumb card holder, that isn't it?
Well, this was probably made in the 1950s. So
It's still dumb.
probably back then they had little cards, and they didn't care.
It's still dumb.
And he's instructing me to walk backwards.
Well, not quite backwards, but just so it'd be easier for people to see you.
So if you hear a crash.
Well, no. Do you want to point to the?
Just little things on the door. Mm-hmm. And over here we have some vintage Klingons on the mirror.
Klingons? Oh, okay, like from Star
Window
Trek.
Klingons, yes. And then, whoa. That's bad in there. That's
The secret studio.
The secret studio with the
Right.
Grinch on it.
Now, why would you put a Grinch there?
Because this is Dimitri's studio. God only help us. And as we come into the bathroom, there's not much going on in here. We have some more of these vintage.
Well, there's a lot
Klingons.
going on here. What exactly is this stuff over here?
What? This is vintage Klingons, and these are little snowmen. And over here we have a little reindeer vintage and a little elf that obviously Dimitri thinks they watch him when he goes to the bathroom, but I don't think they care. And these are also vintage fish, so we decorated them up a little bit with Christmas. And if you go over onto this wall, there are more vintage fish, and they all have like little Christmas decorations. Okay, and then if we go over here,
What about the shower?
there's two snowmen in the shower.
Okay. Well, you wanted to show all this off.
It's probably dirty, so
Oh, lovely.
didn't really mention it.
Okay.
Then if we go over here, we have a few more fish and a what do you call seahorse, and they are decorated too. And then we have this little snow globe, and I know this is a little boy and this is a tree, but I have no clue what that thing is floating around the back. Looks like maybe it came loose from there.
Sea snake.
Yeah, maybe, but it also plays music. I tend to like things that play music, so it's kind of pretty. So, okay, we'll continue the tour.
What about the
this way.
soap dish?
The soap dish has a piece of soap, and it has some Santa Clauses. Okay,
That's
we're going this
dial
way.
antibacterial soap.
Yes, which will kill all the bacteria, and you'll end up dying, Dimitri.
That was cruel.
This is my dog Heidi, for everybody that remembers Heidi. Haven't had her for probably about 14 years. And then if we go over here, it is our snowman Christmas tree. And I know Dimitri made some obscene remarks about the snowman's nose, but
It's not obscene. It's a health issue.
it's a health issue, okay? And also, this was given to me by my friend Sandy.
Yeah, that was great, Sandy. That was just great.
It's a nice gift. And in here we have two vintage, I think they're called melted acrylic spaghetti snowmen. And so I found one in a thrift store in Steubenville and another one down in Wheeling. And they're all snowmen on this tree except my retirement bulb, and I got that from my Harmony House staff in 2016. I think they were very glad to get rid of me, so
No doubt.
no doubt. And then if we come over here, this ceramic tree, which is vintage, was made by my Aunt Joanne. She had a ceramic shop, and she actually made four, one for my sister Naomi, who's no longer with us, one for my younger sister Laurie, my mom, and myself. And I ended up getting mine, and when my mom passed away, I got hers. So I have two. And these are just like little Heidi Remembrance dogs, but they're all Christmas. And then I thought this was kind of cute. And these are all vintage. And some more dogs. And then my son got me a mouse, so then I started looking for things with mice, like that. Then, excuse me, I think this was the find of the year. Look at this squirrel. Look at that tail.
Slowly, Tanner. Okay.
Excellent. How
With the price tag still on it.
No, that's the original tag.
Oh.
Okay. Whoop. And then in here, we just have a few little things. I have a wiener dog collection, but I just got these. I got these in the Washington Mall in Washington, PA. Aren't they cute?
No.
Somebody made this. Like, this is a toothpick.
Everybody
and they
made
made these
these.
little boxes and they put them in. So I think they're very cute. And this is Heidi's ashes, so we can remember Heidi.
We.
And down here, we have more vintage dots and stuff. And these are also made by people, all these candy dishes. And you see how people put their initials? So these were probably made in the, I don't know, I guess maybe in the 60s, everybody was doing ceramic stuff. So I started collecting them until I realized that they're kind of big to display. And as most know, I was a car hop at Elby's on 40 and a waitress, and I found these big boy Christmas glasses. So those are very nice. And down here, we have a big boy. Okay. And we have an LB ashtray. It's not really Christmassy, but I think it's kind of neat. Okay. So
You stole all that from Elby's?
I did not steal it from Elby's.
That's what I would have done.
I didn't think I had. It was bad. Okay, and then if we come over here, we're going to see the Snowman Village. And these are all little vintage snowmen and miscellaneous. And over here, we have some army men came to visit the snowmen. Mm-hmm. They're vintage.
Where'd you get them?
Well, these I just got in antique stores. But this one here, I don't know if you can get a close-up. She has a little bun. It's a girl.
Female.
It's a female. And you and I were visiting the
Tri-State
Tri-County
Tri-State Veterans
Tri-State
Museum.
Yes. And I mentioned to them that I had these soldiers and stuff, and they actually graciously gave me the girl, because the story goes that a little, I don't know if it was a boy or girl, rode into a toy company and said, why aren't there girls?
Could you hold that slow? Keep still. There you go.
Why aren't there
So we
girl
want to
soldiers?
thank Kim and Cheryl with the Tri-State Military Veterans Museum in Bethesda.
Belmont.
In Belmont, excuse me, in Belmont, of
Belmont,
course,
I
yes,
think.
yes. But thank you, Kim, and thank you, Cheryl.
She's throwing a grenade at you. Okay.
I get a lot of that.
Yeah, I understand. I can
Okay.
understand that.
Kim and Cheryl, thank you.
And over here we have just all kinds of little houses and snowmen and Santa on a sleigh. I like him a lot. And then we have a duck pond.
Because nothing says Christmas like a duck pond.
Well, nothing says Christmas like military.
Yeah.
And look, Big Boy stopped by the village. So he stopped by the village to see everybody.
Where are the hamburgers? There are no hamburgers.
He has no hamburgers. They ate them. And we also have a few little dinosaurs.
Yeah, because nothing says Christmas like red dinosaurs.
And then this is a really tiny little soldier, so we put him over here. And then we have more village stuff here. And then over here we have some cowboys that came over to see everybody.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Christmas cowboys.
Christmas cowboys.
You realize none of this makes any sense whatsoever.
It does to me, so that's
Okay.
all that matters.
Oh,
Dimitri.
okay.
Okay, and here we have another big snowman.
What is it with you and these carrots?
That's what they come with on their noses. And here we have, I found these and I started collecting these, and they're a little bit hard to find now, so you'll see them at different window
Looks like it's
sills.
ready to fall off the window here.
Well, he's drunk. He had eggnog. And there's a snow blow out there.
And a white dachshund,
That's
a ghost, Heidi's
That's
ghost.
Heidi's ghost out there,
Lovely.
because I'm not allowed to have another dog. And here's some bird pictures, because I collect vintage bird pictures. And these are ceramic towels that my son got me for Christmas one year.
Right.
And another reindeer.
And more.
And another snow blow.
Do you think maybe you have too much of these
No.
staring into the house?
No, they keep an eye on you. And over here we have just an assortment of different things. We have another vintage snowman, and it plays music again. And I think these are quite cute. Look at that.
What on earth is that?
Well, you used to be able to wind it up, and it would.
So it's broken.
It's broke.
Okay.
And we have this one, and the same thing is broke. But they're very
And you
old.
and you paid for these.
You paid for.
You bought
You paid for him, and then I have him too.
a gold.
He's
He's broken
he's
too.
kind of rusty too.
Okay.
But I like him.
Oh well.
And then down here we just have an assortment of different things. Nothing great. I think about 4 years ago when we did a home tour, this was Studabubba and Pap. So those are my Slovak Polish snowmen. Okay, and that's another big ceramic thing. Oh, there's a stink bug.
Oh, we're not going to hurt that one. We'll
No.
take care of this one later.
And then as we come over here, up here is the second tree that my Aunt Joanne made. That's my mom's tree. And up here is my mom and dad's nativity scene. And dad would have been 104 on December 9th, and mom would have been 100 on December 13th of this year. And so I always put this out now as a remembrance to them. The only thing I don't understand is it's a set, and they're all stamped made in Japan on the bottom. But somehow the animals are really small compared to the human beings. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But it just, and the angel has a glued wing, but mom always just scotch taped it. So we always had this angel in there with scotch tape on it. And here we have, I started out just collecting snowmen, and then I start branching off, and now I do elves, even though I hated them in the beginning. This one plays too, music. And in here, there's just various things. I have a collection of Christmas pins to wear. I have some on my hat, as you see.
You want to show each one of them or some of them?
No, there's way too many.
Okay.
And then here's some more of the ceramic plates and stuff that people made. And down here, these are real fragile, but these are little glass Christmas plates too. And then there's my mom and dad's American Legion hats. Just a shout out to all the veterans. Okay, close this up. And we'll come over here. And this is the elf land over here. So we have a tree with multiple elves.
Are they hanging themselves?
They're
They look suicidal. They look depressed.
they're here with you. What do you expect? This one just has a head. And then over here, I really like this. This was probably like my most prized one. Most people hate it, but
I can see why.
you don't like it? Why not?
I have no idea what that is.
And then there's a little story behind this. I try to find things very cheap. So like if I get something, I usually grab it real quick, and I don't usually look at it too well, I guess. And so I kind of found him in a pile of things at, I think it was a Rogers Flea Market, and I think paid $1 for him or something. So I put him away, and this year when I was putting him out, all these out, I looked in, he must have been like hanging on a tree, got by a light bulb, so I'm calling him Bernie. There we go, there's Bernie. It's kind of bad that I didn't notice Bernie. But anyway, down here we have some more, and down here we have more. See, I'm still growing that collection.
And there's a lot more to see too. Unbelievable.
And as
Kill
you
me.
go over here, this is my Christmas bear. I got this in 1969 when I was graduating from high school. The story behind it is my sister Naomi worked at Hart's, and I was in Hart's, and I saw this bear, and I fell in love with it, and so she got it for me as a graduation gift. And this, I love Santa Mouse. My son got me these two things. This is Santa Mouse. Ready? It comes from J.C. Penney. Look how cute that is. Can you all see it? And there's storybooks and everything that people can go ahead and go on eBay and find Santa Mouse things if you really have fallen in love with this now. And here we have a 1950s Frosty the Snowman book, which I think is really cute. Do you like this?
No.
No? Okay. And then I'm going to get up, and we're going to go around this way. And my sister Laurie bought me 2 of these pillows.
Catzilla.
Catzilla bought me those for Christmas.
Remind me not to thank her.
And here we have pine cone people. And again, just like the elves, the pine cone people were someone that I hated at first. And I passed on them, and then I started looking at them, and I thought they were kind of cute, so I was able to go ahead and get the pine cone people. You like these?
No.
What's your favorite been so far?
The end of this video.
What's your favorite pine cone person?
None of them.
All right. And then we're going to come over this way. And here we just have a snowman with 3 kids, and one kid has one. I shouldn't say water and brain, that's not politically correct. One child has a very big head.
Gee, I wonder who that could
I
be.
don't know. And I think these are really cute. These are like little kid slippers. They don't look very durable, but look, aren't those cute? Wouldn't you like to have those when you were little?
No,
Why not?
no.
No.
It's stupid.
And over here, I want to point out this elf. I mean, this Santa.
Evil Santa.
Oh,
What fell?
snowman film.
His head fell.
Okay. Dimitri took a picture and put this on Facebook, and people were commenting how creepy and ugly it was. Because look, it looks the way he films it. But look, when I flip him over, look, he's got crinkly eyes, nice little smile. Doesn't he look nicer now?
Yes,
All right.
I prefer evil.
Yeah, but that's because you're evil. And here we have another one. This was a music box, but it doesn't play anymore.
You bought quite a few things that are broken.
They're cheap.
Gee, wonder why.
And up here, we just have my Santa collection, which kind of grew out of bounds too. So these are called dancing Santa Clauses because they have 1 foot up in the air. And so I have them in different sizes. Here's a little, show you a little bit better. See how the foot's up in the air? So that's a dancing Santa Claus. And so there's several of those. And as we go along this way, just take a picture so everybody can really see how nice they are.
No such thing as that kind of picture.
And these are going to fall over when I pull this out. But this, look, there's matches in there.
Oh, good.
So if we ever get cold and need to start a fire,
Yeah, or arson.
arson, we got it there. And then here's some more. And this also is a little bag. I think you can put like a treat for a kid in there. It's a vintage. All these are vintage, so I don't really like.
Vintage means old and broken.
Look how cute that is.
Old and probably broken.
Oh,
Oh, catastrophe. Catastrophe. Something fell.
oh no. Okay. Oh. And oh, okay. I'll put this up here. Okay, so those are there. And then if we come this way, we'll point out this wreath first. I actually made this wreath. And I only burnt myself twice with the glue gun. This a burn here from the hairdryer.
Nobody
or the
cares. Honey,
curling iron.
nobody cares.
But anyway, these are Pez dispensers there. These 2, right there. And then just a little bunch of junk that I collected.
Any Pez's in there? Did you eat them all?
I ate them all.
Lovely.
And then here we have more Santas on the sleighs. Which one's your favorite on those?
None of them.
You're not being very fun tonight. Not being able to record got you all thrown off, didn't it? And we have more blow molds out here. And I want to thank my friend Jay Jack because he gave me quite a few of them. There is a story on this one here.
Thank you, Jay Jack. Thank you very much. Finish.
There is a story on this one. This one is not lit up because when I was trying to plug them in and stuff, it actually, I got shocked. So I was scared to plug it in anymore. But this is the one, the hawk attack, which I thought was kind of ironic. We had a hawk come in, attack the snowman, and knock itself out, and was laying there. But then it did get up and fly away. But I think it was ironic that it attacked the snowman that tried to electrocute me.
Yeah, I would say coincidental.
I think that this, maybe Dimitri was trying to get rid of me.
Don't be.
I saw insurance.
Don't be. We don't have insurance on you,
okay.
remember?
Okay, some more window clings. And then here we have just an action-packed Santa. He's gone. And I bet most of the people out there in Facebook land don't even have a clue what this is.
I'm sure you're right.
What do you think it is,
It
Dimitri?
looks like a ladder.
And what about it?
It looks like there are people on it.
Well, this is Snow White. and the Seven Dwarfs.
That's Snow White?
That's Snow
That
White.
is the ugliest Snow White I've ever seen in my life.
And the original, it doesn't have this wooden ladder. It just has this rope ladder.
Yeah.
But when I bought it, somebody put it on.
She looks
there.
like her evil
This
sister.
is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But this was another thing that after I got it really cheap,
Of course.
and after a while, when I was looking at it, I noticed the sixth dwarf down here didn't have a head. See,
The dwarf is decapitated.
he doesn't have a head. Yeah, well, there he is. That's where his head was supposed to go.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't have a head. But in my searches, I found this, and don't they look kind of pretty much like it blends? So I'm going to decapitate him. He's down there waiting to be decapitated and transplant him. So that one has a head.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Isn't that great? Okay. We're almost done, people, so hang in there. And this is just another vintage centerpiece. I'm starting to like the old tacky plastic ones now, so that's
Lovely.
what I got my eye out for. And over here we're coming to Reindeer Land. So these are all my reindeer. Aren't they wonderful?
No.
There is a controversy on this one, though.
What, about the moose?
It's a reindeer.
It's a moose.
Some
Look at that.
people
Yeah.
are calling this a moose.
Look
I
at-
would like some input from my Facebook friends. Is this a reindeer or is this a moose?
The antlers say it's a moose, and the long nose says it's a moose.
Oh. Well, that one's got kind of a long nose. And that's a reindeer.
Yeah, but that one's a moose.
Anyway, I really like these too. These are kind of hard to find. And I got some baby ones. So all those are good. And then there's reindeer stockings, which I thought was quite clever to put there. Some more reindeer over here.
It's like a donkey.
It's a reindeer, honey. It's a reindeer.
Looks like a donkey.
It's a reindeer. And a basket full of little baby ones. But it's kind of sad because this one only has 3 legs again.
You got it on sale?
I think it was a hunting accident. There's a lot of careless hunters out there, yes. And over here is just the garage entrance, and this is just another vintage little thing. Another one of those card hangers.
That doesn't have any cards in it because it makes no sense.
Because I put them on the wall.
Okay.
Just my snowman hat, because we all need those. Kind of reminds me of a football player a little bit.
It's on steroids.
He's on steroids. And then this one I think is like pretty old, or it's either pretty old or it was beat up pretty badly, one of the two. And then another wreath. I did not make this wreath. I purchased this wreath. And that's where I got my idea.
So no Pez dispensers on that one.
No. So anyway, that's that one.
Okay.
Okay. And now we're going to the kitchen area, which isn't too exciting. But here's my magnets.
I see these every morning from breakfast, and then later for lunch, and then later for dinner. Every day.
And do they bring a smile to your face?
No, they don't. They bring up lunch.
It's cute.
Yes.
I put that there to greet Dimitri. And I really like this. I got this in another estate sale. It says Salt Fork Lodge, but it's a little floating reindeer.
They're not drowning.
No, they're floating. Look how cute.
They should be drowning.
I think it was $1.
Oh,
Isn't it cute?
that's lovely.
I like it. Look at the take a picture of those eyes so everybody can see them. Okay, got them up there. So those are there. Then if we come over here, we have the blinking plastic snowman again.
SOS, I think. He's doing SOS. Help me.
I think he's going.
Help me.
You are getting very tired,
Yeah.
Dimitri. You will go outside, Dimitri. Ooh, there's a big truck coming, Dimitri.
No one thinks that's funny. I just hope we have enough squash here is my concern.
Yeah, this is Dimitri Squash, and if you know
Okay.
Dimitri, he lives on this stuff, and in the summer, he's actually turned orange, where people have commented on him being orange, but this is his squash.
Christmas. Focus on Christmas,
Okay,
honey.
and these are Thai.
Ooh, you know, if we save them long enough, they could be worth a fortune.
Now he's mocking me because I have a whole bunch of these up in the attic.
Oh, we'll be very rich someday.
Okay. Am I allowed to say go to hell on a video?
Sure.
Here we have another snowman. And over here, I collect bird towels, and I get them from the Mosaic Towel Company, which is in Zanesville, Ohio. Was in Zanesville, Ohio. Obviously, these are all past gone and stuff. And then also Wheeling Cushion Towel Company, which was in Wheeling. And a lot of people probably recognize the bathrooms from the 50s and 60s that had the pink and blue little tiles and stuff all came from Wheeling Tile Company. It's gone also. So it's a very interesting history, but I found this reindeer one. So I got it. Another little tiny blow mold. And I liked him. This is a Santa.
Looks like a Santa with a big red nose, like he's drunk.
Probably needs to be drinking to coexist in this house with you. And here's a Merry Christmas vintage thing. And another Santa with his sleigh. Okay. And another estate sale. I think, I hate to say this, but I think some elderly lady passed away. And so I was able to get her vintage tea towels.
Shrewd purchase, honey.
It's kind of sad. I agree. And then as we go over this way, I have a few salt and pepper shakers. And some people may recognize these if they're very schooled in antiquing. Is that the word I want to use? These are called spaghetti trim. And these usually cost more money because they're rarer.
Why are they called spaghetti?
I don't, because it has that kind of spaghetti look.
You have no idea, actually. You're just making this up at this point.
No, they are called spaghetti. And I thought this was kind of cute, too. It says Santa in packages. Okay. And I believe these are my oldest ones. Either they're the oldest ones or they were really used a lot and the paint just wore off. one or the other.
That'd be my guess.
That would be your guess, huh? Okay. And then over here. Oh, my God. Okay. We'll pass on that. No one was injured in that. Over here. Over here. A lot of people hate these. They're called popcorn things. I really don't like them a real lot. And I got some of them.
But they were on sale.
I got them like 50 cents a piece.
Well, in that
You
case.
couldn't beat that. And then this I really like. This is like to go in a window so you can see it inside and outside. See how cute that is? And these are just my old plant stands, and I put some like little vintage stuff on there. And if you come this way, another popcorn thing.
Which you hate, but it was on
It
sale.
was on sale. And these are Christmas cactuses. In fact, I have 4. I asked Dimitri to give me 1. He brought 4 home,
Because I didn't know which one you might like, so.
which was very nice, and they were all different colors.
And they were very small. They weren't like this at
What
all.
a nice husband.
Just
And
to-
this
just keep her
one's-
quiet.
Excuse me.
Go on, honey. Go on.
And this one was blooming. And this one was blooming. Okay. And then here we have, again, some mosaic bird towels, which I really like. They're not Christmas, of course, but I like them. And here we just have a little stray pine cone person. She ran over here when she heard I was starting to decapitate him to put on the 7 dwarfs over there. Some more snowmen, another one of those popcorn things. Another popcorn thing.
Yeah, which you still hate, but they were on sale.
They were on sale. And down here, we have little trolls that are for Christmas time. So if anyone sees any Christmas trolls, let me know because I'm starting to collect those. So hopefully next year our video will go better and we can add to those. Okay. And this is a puzzle. Isn't this cool?
No,
This is not a Christmas thing, but this is, look, it's a puzzle.
that's beautiful, honey. It's not a Christmas thing.
But someone made that. I thought it's owls. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. Then here we just have a flashing little bell thing that's vintage. Everything's vintage. Here's the other cactus.
Christmas cactus.
Yes. And I think this is quite cute. Look at this. Like that little mouse and all that stuff. Do you like this one?
No.
Score a 0. And another popcorn thing. And then this is just my bird wall. So, like it.
How many birds do you have?
I don't know.
Looks like 500 to me.
And as we go over here, we've got this.
We?
Yes, I got this at Nifty Thrifty too, and someone made it, so obviously I don't know who made it because I got it at the thrift shop. So put him over here. And then down here we have little baby blow molds. So they're quite cute. This was a gift from Vanessa and Brian to me. And then this is Christmas fence. I have that around my snowman village too. That broke piece there, but course, everything I have is broke. And then over
We're
here,
broke.
we have some more Santas and sleighs. And then we have wreaths with, again, the window clings in there. Okay. And then, if we come over here,
It never ends, folks.
excuse me,
Nothing.
we have my vintage Christmas stockings. This one is Peggy.
Who's Peggy?
Peggy was our daughter who
What do you mean our daughter?
decided
What-
she was going to go be a nun.
What are you talking
So
about?
she
Our
let-
daughter? What are you talking about?
I had her and gave her up right away to the nuns. And anyway,
People are
she's-
gonna believe
she's
you.
now Sister Felicia Ann.
She's just making
She's
this
now
up.
Sister Felicia Ann.
Sure.
So then it's just the stockings. And these are, I like these. I don't know why I like these.
Because they were on sale?
No. I just like them.
Oh.
That looks like it was this is Caesar. Caesar was,
Cesar Romero?
no, Caesar was another one of the kids that I gave up. I didn't think it was fair to bring any of them into the world.
You had plenty of time to come up with some good backstories with these. This is the best you could come up with.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And this is really cute. I got this in remembrance of my sister Naomi and
Lovely
also
lady. Lovely
for
lady.
my sister Laurie.
Other than there's Lori.
What's wrong with Laurie? It's
Naomi-
Laurie. It's not Lori. It's Laurie.
Naomi was
I've
wonderful.
been married to you for 22 years, and you still call her Lori when her name is Laurie.
And your point is?
My point is Laurie. And then we have some more stockings here. They're very nice. And then up here, we just have, when you were buying me gifts, because people noticed there was no gifts under the tree because Dimitri stopped buying me gifts. And so he did buy me these a long time ago. So,
You want to tell people you don't want any gifts from me because they even asked you for this Christmas? Or is it just better to pretend that Dimitri just doesn't buy you gifts?
I think it's just better to pretend that Dimitri just doesn't buy me gifts.
Fine.
Okay.
So, honey, would you like a new TV?
And then
No.
over here, we have the dangling snowman.
Looks like he's hanging himself.
No, they're dangling.
Oh.
They're cute. And here is the big top secret project that I've had this under the sheet for probably right around Thanksgiving, I think it's been. And I know that Dimitri has not looked underneath this sheet at all. I just know that. And Santa Frog, if y'all remember Santa Frog,
Yes.
he is going to help us unveil it, but it takes me a minute to set it up, and this is the grand finale. So Dimitri's going to film something while I'm trying to set this up, just for 1 second.
All right. Oh, the tension is just unbearable, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a close-up of the fire. Oops, are you done already?
No, no.
Count the number of Santa Clauses there. I would count about 500 just on that mantle. Were you just about ready, sweetheart?
Almost.
Almost. Oh. The anticipation is almost too much, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost too much.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My ice cream people. Dimitri,
What?
this is the first you've seen these. There is a great story behind these. Aren't these the coolest in the world? These are from Cregan and Company, animation company that was in Steubenville. And they would make all these wonderful things for stores and all these animated things. And then they went out of business, but they still had a lot of stuff in their big warehouse. And they actually had a massive fire that destroyed most of that stuff. Well, some gentleman in Martins Ferry went to the auction and he bought these. And then he decided to do an auction of all his stuff later on, after some years had passed. And I was able to see these on an auction site. And I was fortunate enough to win the bid. And these are my ice cream people. This is my ice cream cone girl. She's quite lovely. And this is my ice cream container guy. And we haven't had time to operate on them yet, but my son and I are going to operate because we think there's a gear or two missing.
Oh, I'm
right
sure there's some gears missing here. There's no question about that, ladies and
The right
gentlemen.
arms aren't working. But these are the ice cream people. And I think I'm going to leave them out all the time and just like decorate them seasonal just so we can enjoy them because
We?
you got to admit they are wonderful.
No.
Look at that. Did you do a close-up on her?
I think I did.
She's a cone. She's a cone. But anyway, that ends the Vassalaris home tour.
The Leslie Christmas tour.
So you can decide whether it's a Christmas delight or Demetrius Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Nightmare. It's been.
She doesn't even drink.
It's been a rough day because
She does not even
this
drink.
production just wasn't going right from the beginning. But anyway, so I want to thank all of our Facebook friends and all of our True Life friends and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And hopefully we'll do better next year.
Great. Do you want to blow everyone a kiss?
No.
Okay, fine.